Jeopardy! Please welcome today's contestants. On a blue dress from the Super Mario Galaxy, Princess Rosalina. And the yellow guy from New York, New York, Rick Yellow Eminem. And our returning champions, a lost one, the pink dino, and the red ribbon from the Super Mario Bros. 2, Birdo, whose 3 days cash winnings total $79,600. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek. Thank you, Johnny. And we have it again, just looking for we are always in the returning champion. Yesterday's program, Birdo versus Red. We have a two-way tiebreaker in yesterday's program. Alright? Now, we got a Birdo, Yellow, and Rosalina. Welcome aboard. Grab us in the devices. Let's go to work in the Jeopardy round. One dilly double, and here are the categories. Following nicknames: historic TV, serpents, franchises, big stuff, and famous firsts. Alright? Birdo, you start us off. Star TV for 200. This 1970s miniseries scored a monster 71% of viewers for its finale and boosted interest and generology. Yellow, what is Roots? Yes. Star TV for 400. Before Survivor and Big Brother, this MTV show took television into a house where 7 young people lived together. Birdo, one is the real world? Yes. It's on TV for 600. This Norman Lear sitcom that began in 1971 deals with controversial topics. Yellow, what is the neighborhood? No. Yellow, Rosalina, what is All in the Family? Correct. You're on the board. Star TV for A. In 1956, NBC paired Chet Huntley and this co-host on an unknown name Vacant newscast. Birdo, who's David Brinkley? Yes. It's on TV for 1,000. Alien Telekinesis was the voice in TV's first interracial kiss on this show. Birdo, one is Star Trek? Yes. Let's go to Serpents for 200. A pyramid at Teotihuacan in this country honors the featured serpent god Quetzalcoatl. Yellow, what is Coast Gulf? No. Birdo, what is Mexico? Yes. Serpents for 400. The cobra that was a symbol of ancient Egyptian royalty is more commonly called this. Yellow, what is the Andes? Nope. Birdo or Rosalina? What is an asp? Back to Birdo. Serpents for 600. Ouroboros, an ancient circular symbol representing infinity, depicts a serpent swallowing this. Birdo, what is his tail? Yes. Serpents for 800. Answer: Dilly Double. 2000. Here's a clue. For the second of his labors, Hercules killed this multi-headed water serpent. What is a Hydra? You were right. That brings us to $5,000. Go again. Serpents for 1,000. It won under the Jungle Book. Tales this python hails say Mowgli from the monkey people. Rosalina, who's Ka? Ka, you were right. Famous verse for 200. John Lessier was the first to go over these falls in the rubber ball. Yellow, what are Niagara Falls? Yes. Let's go to famous verse for 400. Following Sir Edmund Hillary's footsteps, Junko Tabe became the first woman to do this May 16, 1975. Rosalina.
What has reached the top of Mount Everest?
Correct.
Famous first for 600.
The first 33 won the third RPM long playing record featuring this composer's Fifth Symphony. Yellow. Was Antonio Solari? No. Rosalina.
Was Ludwig van Beethoven?
Correct.
Famous first for Ray.
You ain't heard nothing yet until you've heard Al Johnson say the line in this first major talking film. Yellow. What is the jazz singer? Yes. Famous first 1000. In 1896, the Diamond Corporation of Ohio became the first to put these in books instead of boxes. Birdo. What are matches? Yes, and that's for $6,000, and he's got the lead, and we have break time. When he come back, welcome back to the moment. Welcome back. Our Rosalina is from the Super Mario Galaxy.
Hi.
So Rosalina, you had just like an this targeting this. We're gonna do tell us myself.
I'm making just like for Mario Kart Tour, and I'm gonna have this just like as the commercials on TV. And this is just like this is a final tour, and this is just like the Halloween tour and the Mario Kart Tour, and they're coming out in October 31st.
Oh, Rosalina, you had just like you have this. This is our farewell tour. You had just like that. Right. Nice going, Rosalina.
Thank you, Alex.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Next to Yellow. Alright. Yellow. We're Yellow Eminem is from New York, New York. Alright. So Yellow. You had just like that. This time we're going to do Tons of Myself. We're going to just looking for Eminem's The Lost Formulas. And this is just like it's a commercials on TV. And this is an original Eminem's Factory. And the Eminem Show Shocked. And this is just like in the really let's say the Fudge Brownie Eminem and the Crunchy Cookie Eminem. Oh, Yellow. We had just like named him this time. That's going Yellow. Thank you, Alex. You're welcome. Thank you for enjoying this here. All right. Last is Birdo. Alright. Birdo is from Super Mario Bros. 2. Alright. So Birdo. You were just like that this time. We're going to do Tell Us Myself.
And we're going to do just like that. We're going to do him this a final tour. And we're going to do just here for the Halloween tour. And this is our day. And it's 2020, 2021, and 2022.
Oh, we can just like that, Birdo. We can just like that. Right. Nice going, Birdo.
Thank you, Alex.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Right. All right, Birdo. Grab your skin devices. You're gonna mix the selection. You have a command that the board has to continue right now.
Bank stop for 200.
This continent covers about 30% of the world's land area and has about 60% of its people. Rosalina.
What is Asia?
Yes, you're in Asia. You're in the second place where you make selection.
Bank stop for 4.
The USA longest thermometer stretches 134 feet high, matching the record 134 degrees set in this California location. Yellow. What is Death Valley? Yes. Big stuff for 600. This huge museum made up of 5 buildings, including the Cigar's Winter Palace, became public property after 1917. What is a Hermitage? Back to Yellow. Big stuff for 800. Oklahoma's Windstar World, this established has 500 square feet and 88 tables. Yellow. What is a casino? Yes, you're back to the plus sign. Big stuff for 1,000. 2024 is the target date to complete the square kilometer away, which will be the world's largest of these. Birdo.
What is a telescope?
Yes.
Let's go to following nicknames for 200.
Some called Lewis Waterman the father of this fancy kind of pen. How right they are. Yellow. What is a fountain pen? Yes. Nicknames of 400. Born around 2,475 years ago, he's the father of medicine. Who is Hippocrates? Back to yellow. Nicknames of 600. This father of England was a well-known written of biographies. This his first being a short account of John Donne. Rosalina.
Who's Davy Mamet?
No. Yellow. Who is Isaac Walton? Yes, correct. Nicknames for 800. This merchant, known as the father of the dime store, opened his first store in 1879 after borrowing $300. Who is Frank Woolworth? Back to yellow. Nicknames for 1,000. In 735, this father of English history died shortly after finishing a translation of the Gospel of St. John. Who is the Venerable Bede? Back to yellow. Franchises for 200. The fillet of fish is one in its offerings. Yellow. What is McDonald's? Yes. Franchises for 400. Regis Corporation franchises this super salad chain. Birdo. What is Sonic? No. Birdo. Rosalina.
What is Supercuts?
Yes.
Franchises is 600.
This sandwich chain invites you to eat fresh. Birdo. What is Subway? Yes. Franchises for 800. This fast food chain is the home of the Whopper. Birdo. What is Burger King? Correct. And it goes to the last clue. Hilton doesn't own Holiday Inn, but does own this other H Inn. Rosalina.
What is Hampton Inn?
Yes. And that is worth $3,600. You end up to Jeopardy round. Birdo is in the lead. Rosalina's in second place. In yellow, you're going to go first in Double Jeopardy. We need to take a break. Welcome back to the moment. Alright, looking for Double Jeopardy round, and there are 2 daily doubles, and let's get the categories. We got a I love science. Item that's a quotation marks. Each correct respond with the letter I. Next, Caribbean cuisine. Portmanteau words. Classic comic strips. Medicine. And mountains. Alright, yellow. You start off. Alright, medicine for 400. He developed a vaccine for dengue as well as an oral vaccine for polio. Birdo. Who's Dr. Albert Salmon? Yes. Medicine for 800. Lack of iron can cause this deficiency in red blood cells. Yellow. What is anemia? Yes. Medicine for 1200. The 2 common viral forms of the liver disease are called A and B. Yellow. What is vitamin? No. Rosalina.
What is hepatitis?
Yes.
Medicine for 1600.
This alkaloid drug used to treat malaria was once known as Peruvian bark. Birdo. What is quinine? Yes. Now let's go to medicine for 2000. Answer. Daily double. 5,000. 5,000. Here's your clue. An EEG measures electrical impulses produced by this organ. One is a brain. You were right. And to bring us to $15,000. Go again. Let's go to I Love Science for 400. The bursting inward of something hollow. Yellow. What is implosion? Yes. I Love Science for 800. Pumice is this type of rock formed by magma that stops being molten. Birdo. What is igneous? Correct. I Love Science for 12. From the London for inactivity is to the tendency of a body to resist change in its motion. Rosalina.
What is inertia?
Correct.
Love Science for 1600.
It's the invisible part of the spectrum from about 800 nanometers to 1 millimeter in wavelength. What is a fluid? Back to Rosalina.
Science for 2000.
In humans, the hip bone is 3 fused bones, the pubis, the ischium, and this one. What is ilium? Back to Rosalina.
Let's go to Caribbean cuisine for 400.
Gizzada is the popular Jamaican tart made with a filling of brown sugar, nutmeg, butter, and this grated palm fruit. Yellow. What is banana? No. Rosalina.
What is coconut?
Yes.
Caribbean cuisine for 800.
Basically, a freshwater lobster is not only big in Louisiana, but is said to be on every menu in St. Vincent. Birdo. What is a crawfish? Yes. Caribbean cuisine for 1200. Answer. Dilly double. And let's go to 10,400. 10,400. Here's a clue. Puerto Ricans enjoy mofongo made with this cooking banana mashed and crushed pork rinds. What is a plantain? You were right. And it'll bring us to $27,000. Go again. Campaign cuisine for 1600. This 4-letter term refers to the process of rubbing spices and hot peppers onto strips of meat to tenderize them. What is jerk? Back to Birdo. Cuisine for 2000. In Haiti, this spiral-shelled marine snail is cut up into small pieces and cooked in a stew called lembi. Rosalina.
What is conch?
Correct. Makes a selection.
Mountains for 4.
Until Mount Everest was scaled in 1953, and Annapurna in this kingdom have been the tallest mountain summited. Yellow. What is Nepal? Yes. Mountains for 800. In 1992, concrete blocks were used in the Depton to stem the flow of lava from this Sicilian volcano, but it didn't work. Yellow. Where's Mount Rushmore? Nope. Rosalina.
What is Pikes Peak?
No, sorry. Birdo. What is Yellowstone? No. What is Mount Etna? Alright. Yellow, you go again. Mountains for 12. The carved faces of Mount Rushmore are located in this range of mountains. Yellow. What are the Green Mountains? Nope. Rosalina.
What are the Blue Mountains?
Nope. Birdo. What are the Black Hills? That's it. Mountains for 1600. Some areas of this highest Oregon peak receive more than 400 inches of snow a year. Rosalina.
What is Mount Hood?
Yes.
Mountains for 2000.
This mountain range forms most of Georgia's northern border with Russia. Rosalina.
One of the Caucasus Mountains.
Yes.
Let's get to portmanteau words for 400.
It's the highly incendiary jelly-like substance Robert Duvall loved the smell of it in the morning. Yellow. What is the palm? Yes, we're back to the plus sign. Portmanteau words for 800. It's a close platonic friendship between two dudes as seen in the movie I Love You Man. Birdo. What is a bromance? Yes. Let's go to portmanteau words for 1200. Accustomed wealth syndrome is the condition caused by too much money and consumerism. What is it? Affluenza? Back to Birdo. Portmanteau words for 1600. It's the portmanteau word for close-fitting stretch pants styled to look like denim trousers. Yellow. What are jeggings? Yes. Portmanteau words for 2000. In 1980s, program of low taxes of trickle-down prosperity was dubbed this after the man trying to implement it. Yellow. What is geometry? Nope. Birdo. What is Reaganomics? Correct. Let's go to portmanteau words for... I'm just going to call it a comic strip for 400. In 2013, this lasagna loved cat celebrating his 35th birthday. Birdo. Who's Garfield? Yes. Portmanteau words for... a classic comic strip for 800. Even with inflation, this Peanuts character was always willing to give her advice for 5 cents. Yellow. Who's Linus? Nope. Rosalina.
Who's Lucy?
Yes. And time is up. And that's this for $10,800. You end up the double Jeopardy round. And Brick Yellow, you cannot going to continue going to Final Jeopardy, so we're negative $1,200. And Yellow, you have to say goodbye. And we're just looking it's over. Only two with Birdo and Rosalina. Here comes the Final Jeopardy. Here's the categories this. The Old Testament. Please bring in the Rangers when we come back. We're back to our Finish This Rager. The category of sometime is the Old Testament. Players, here's a clue. This man was given the armor helmet and sworn up the first king of Israel but refused to use them. 30 seconds. Good luck. Alright, let's begin. Let's time this up. Let's start with Rosalina. Here we got a $10,800 worth of wrote down with Spawn. Who is David? You are correct. And what's your ad? 9,200. Ticket ad to $20,000. Now over to Birdo. So we're at $30,600. Did you come with? Did you pick Ezel? That is incorrect. And what's the Rager? 4,400. Drop it down to $26,200. That means Birdo, you're the Jeopardy champion. Okay, so we got a 4 days grand total is $105,800. Where do you go, Birdo? And once again, I hope you're playing again tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. So long, everyone.